Hello, welcome back to another video. For those of you who are new here, my name is Rachel. I'm a certified yoga instructor and I specialize in yoga for chronic pain and chronic illness. Today's yoga class is a morning yoga class for postural orthostatic tachycardia syndrome, or POTS. So I personally have been diagnosed with POTS, and this yoga class is based on my own personal practice. So these are the stretches that I like to do first thing in the morning before I get out of bed. And I find that doing a little bit of yoga in bed before I get up is actually a huge help in making that transition from being supine to being upright. So I'm much less symptomatic in the mornings if I do my yoga practice before I get out of bed. Depending on how severe your symptoms are right now, some of these poses in this class might be a little bit challenging for you. So go slow, listen to your body, but don't be afraid to try something that you haven't tried before. We're doing this in a pretty safe environment, right? We're doing a bed yoga class. So this is a pretty safe space for you to kind of experiment and see what your body can handle. So I hope that you enjoy this class. I hope that it helps you as much as it helps me, and we'll go ahead and get started lying down on our backs. Line the shoulders up with the hips. Bend the knees and place the feet flat on the bed. You can walk the feet slightly wider than the hips and let the knees fall in toward one another. Bring one hand to your heart, one hand to your belly. And bring your attention to your breath. Very actively, intentionally, begin to lengthen and deepen the breath. Invite that breath to circulate through the whole body. Moving with your breath, inhale, turn the head over toward the right shoulder. Exhale to the left, like you're shaking your head no in slow motion. The neck and shoulders can become really tense when you have POTS because these muscles are never getting as much oxygen as they should be getting because the blood pools in the lower body. And I find that this movement helps to unravel a lot of that tension and to invite fresh blood flow into the muscles. But if it starts to make you feel dizzy, just let the head come back to center and rest. Finish your last cycle of movement and bring the head back to center, nose pointing straight up toward the ceiling. Hug the right knee into your chest. If you'd like, you can stay right here, or begin to straighten the right leg so the right heel stretches up toward the ceiling. Left knee stays bent with the left foot flat on the bed. If it feels good, you can start to make circles with the right foot. Keep breathing in and out through the nose or the mouth, just making easy circles. Now flex the right foot and then cross the right ankle over your left knee. Let the right knee fall away from your face. You might already be feeling a stretch here. If that's the case, you'll stay right here. If you'd like to go a little deeper, you can hug the left knee in toward your chest. Keep the right foot flexed. Keep the jaw relaxed. 3 more deep breaths here. Keep the right ankle crossed over the left knee, but lower the left foot back to the bed. Press the sole of the foot into the bed and lift the hips over toward the right, just a few inches. Then lower the left knee, right foot over toward the bed. So we're doing a little bit of a twist here. If the right foot doesn't come all the way down to the mattress, you can put a pillow or a folded blanket underneath that foot. Keep the right knee drawing away from the face. Breathe as if you could send your breath into the spaces of your body where you're experiencing sensation. Bring yourself back to center. Uncross the ankle. Take a moment to notice if the right side of your body feels a little bit different than the left side of the body. Now hug the left knee in toward your chest. Again, you can stay right here or extend the left leg up. Keep the shoulders relaxed, jaw relaxed, breath relaxed. And if you'd like, you can make some circles with the left foot if it feels good. Flex the left foot and cross the left ankle over your right knee. Let the left knee open up away from your face. If you're already feeling a stretch, stay right here. If you want to go deeper, hug the right knee in toward your chest. Make sure that both shoulder blades are still relaxed into the bed. You're still able to take full deep breaths. If the breath becomes restricted or the jaw becomes tight, those are some signs that you're stretching too deeply and you need to back out of the pose. Keep the left ankle crossed over the right knee, but lower the right foot back down to the bed. Press the sole of the foot into the bed and scoot the hips over to the left. Drop the right knee and left foot onto the bed, or as close as you can get it to. If it doesn't reach all the way, you can put a pillow or a folded blanket under the left foot. And then open up the chest. Look over toward the left shoulder or up toward the ceiling, whichever feels better for your neck. And take just a couple deep breaths here. Come back to center and uncross the legs. Roll yourself over onto your right side and pause here for a few deep breaths. Breathe deeply into your belly. Imagine that breath circulating through the whole body. When you're ready, very slowly push yourself all the way up to a seated position. This can be in Sukhasana with one ankle crossed in front of the other, or you can sit at the edge of the bed with the legs dangling over the edge of the bed if that feels better for your hips. From here, begin to walk the hands forward for a forward fold. If you're seated at the edge of the bed, the elbows can rest on top of the knees. With each inhale, feel the rib cage expand, and each exhale, feel the crown of the head lengthen away from the tailbone. If you're seated in Sukhasana, change the crossing of the legs so the opposite shin is in front of the other, then come back into your forward fold. Full deep breaths to activate the parasympathetic nervous system. So we're calming the body down, giving it time to adjust to being in a more upright position. Very slowly bring yourself up to sit so the crown of the head lines up over the tailbone, shoulders over hips. If you're not already seated at the edge of the bed, come to the edge of the bed, let the feet dangle over the edge. Take a few full deep breaths in and out through the nose or the mouth. Very gently engage the pelvic floor. Lift the pelvic floor in and up, kind of like you're doing a Kegel exercise. This will help to encourage the blood flow to come back up toward the head. Take as much time here as you need to. And whenever you feel ready, you can stand up. If that doesn't feel like a possibility today, know that that is okay. Your body has to work so much harder just to exist. So be gentle with yourself and know that you did something so good for yourself by just being here today. Thank you so much for practicing with me today. If you've enjoyed this class, please give it a thumbs up so it can reach more people. And if you'd like to get more classes like this that'll help you to build more stamina and be able to sit upright for longer periods of time, I have a supine strength training program available inside my membership, which is called SPOONIE Yoga Studio. This entire strength training program is done lying down, so you don't have to worry about triggering your POTS symptoms with any of these exercises. Exercise can't cure POTS, but it can help us to be more functional and less symptomatic. So if you would like to give that a try, I'll leave a link in the description box below, or you can always reach out to me in the comments. And I look forward to practicing with you guys again very soon. Namaste.